welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is part 2 of my all collectibles guide for Halo Infinite, guys. Now, at the end of the last mission, or at the end of the last video, sorry, we finished off the third main story mission. You get in your ship and you get dropped off here, and your first objective is to take over Fob Gulf. That's the closest forward operating base. So all you need to do is come down and take out all the enemies and then use the weapon to take over the base, like we've already done here. Once you've done that, guys, we're going to get our next audio log around the back of the fob. So on this platform, head up to the platform, head around the back, and grab the UNSC Audio Log. And from that audio log, guys, just turn around and head off the platform over in this direction. If you use your scan, you'll be able to see some stuff over in this corner over here, and this is the next audio log we're going to grab. Okay, guys, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and take over Ransom Keep. For those that don't know, Ransom Keep is a banished outpost, and you have to go to the area and basically take it over by defeating all the enemies. And for this particular outpost, we had to destroy some fuel silos and sabotage some engine bays, things like that. And once you've done that, you've cleared out the enemies, you've taken over the keep, it is time to go and find, we need 4 audio logs and a Spartan Core. So I'm going to show you where they are. Starting from this entrance of the keep, it is the entrance on the east. It's probably the first place you're going to come to. Run inside, find the building over on the right, and as you go inside, off on the left-hand side here is our first Banished Audio Log. And from that one, we're going to run out straight across from the exit. And when we get down here, we're going to start to hear the beeping noise. There it is. I couldn't hear it very well for a second then. And we're going to grab the next Banished Audio Log over here. And from this audio log, guys, we're going to go get the next Spartan Core. Head off to the right and across this bridge. And then straight ahead, you'll see the Spartan Core. From the Spartan Core, guys, you want to turn to your right. You want to find this rock formation off to our right. And we're going to actually climb all the way up it using our grapple shot. So get as high as you can here. And try and, not like that, not like that. Get all the way to the top. Just like that. Somehow get to the top, guys. Probably better than what I just did. And up here, we're going to find a UNSC Audio Log. And from this audio log, guys, turn around. You can head back down towards where the Spartan Core was, just here. And from that Spartan Core, head down this little valley or canyon or whatever you want to call it. You're going to have to head a fair way down here. Eventually, you'll start to hear the beeps. And straight ahead is the final audio log for Ransom Keep. Okay, from Ransom Keep, we're going to head off to the west, guys. And here we are going to grab the next armor locker. You might find some enemies on this hill. Just find this hill, take care of the enemies, and head up and grab the armor locker collectible. From that last locker, guys, we're going to head to the south and we're going to find a Forerunner Artifact. I think this is our first one. In fact, it is our first one that we're covering in this guide. Going to find this big glowing ring up on top of this hill. When you approach it, you're going to hold X to scan artifact. If that's the first time you get one, you may also get an achievement and an audio log, and that is our first Forerunner Artifact collected. Alright, guys, there's no real easy place to actually get this next collectible. It is a propaganda tower. So I'm just going to place it here in the video. It is, I think the last thing I put in the video was this artifact. So it's a fair way south. You're going to have to go over this big mountain, find your way to this area of the map and find a propaganda tower. Once again, if it is the first time you see one of these, it's going to, hang on, I'm going to just throw a grenade. The weapon will say something about it. You can shoot it, you can use a grenade, you can, I think, use your melee to take care of it. Take it down any way you can. You can even take it down from a distance when you see them. But yeah, take down the propaganda tower. That is one of the collectibles that we're covering in these videos. Okay guys, from this propaganda tower that we took down, we're going to go find one of the hardest to find audio logs in this particular level. What you want to do is head in the direction, south, and find this big, giant rock face cliff, and we're going to have to climb up there. And that's the best way that I can show you how to find this next audio log. So just grapple hook our way up. It's not actually that hard, especially if you've got it upgraded, to get up to the top. And you can already hear the beeping, but I want to go all the way up to the top just to show you. Okay, that was a bit of a fall. Up to the top. Oh, come on, I was up. Alright, once we're up the top, you want to face this direction, which is sort of east and a little bit south. I guess if you press that, you might be able to see the audio log glowing if you press your scanner. And we're going to jump down there and grab it. That's the best way I could sort of describe getting to this one without just showing it on the map, which we'll do as well. But grab the UNSC Audio Log. That's where we are on the map, just south of that propaganda tower. Pardon the interruption, guys, but I just wanted to let you know that it takes a hell of a lot of work to make these guides and walkthroughs that I make on my channel. I need all the support I can get from you bloody legends out there. So please hit the join button to become a member of my YouTube channel, or you can join my Patreon by going to patreon.com/AussieGamers17. Thanks for the help, you bloody legends. From that last collectible, guys, we're going to head quite a little bit south, and I'm going to mark this Spartan Core on our map. We're going to attack it from this western side. We're up here on a cliff, and if you look over the edge down here, you're going to see the Spartan Core just down there. So we're going to run. We are going to jump off here and hopefully land somewhere near the Spartan Core and grab it just like that. Okay guys, now the next thing we're going to grab is actually a skull, and it's a really, really tricky one to get. So I'm going to show you from this previous Spartan Core. Now you won't probably have it marked on your map like I do, but I'm going to put a little waypoint there at the skull, and you'll see here I'm at the Spartan Core that we just grabbed. And what we're going to do is we're going to rock climb all the way up this side of the rocks. We're going to climb up here. We're going to just get as high as we can up here as well. Just get as much height as we can from that Spartan Core. As you can see, we can still go higher. Wait, let me up. I'm going to get like I said, as high as I can. Oop, up we go, up you go, Chief, up you go. Alright, it's good when you start to see some green. Alright, and then we're going to head across here. We don't need to go up that high quite, I don't think. Let's head across towards where I put the waypoint. I may need to get more height. Let me see. Yeah, from here we do actually need more height. So you can see where I'm trying to get to over there. I'm going to get even higher by going up this mountain over here. You want to come from above that point. Well, at least that's the way I know how to do it. So get even more height. Up we go. Ignore that sound. Alright, and find the waypoint. Well, you might not have it, so just follow where I'm going. Just need to go a little bit further around. Oops. Just gonna go across to here. Alright, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Now we're coming from above that waypoint. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, once we find ourselves above the waypoint, guys, we're going to jump out to it. Oh, and I nearly messed that up. But what you want to do is land on this rock here in between the two big mountains, sort of in the canyon. You'll see on this rock, if I'm on the right rock, there's actually a dead body here somewhere. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So you find this dead body. You'll see this blue glow stick. That's how we know we're on the right track. And as we look down to, this is the south side. If we look down to the south side, you're going to see that blue light over there. We're going to run and jump to it. I missed it a little bit. I missed the run. See that blue light there? And then you want to look across to the other side of the canyon. Find another blue light over there. You'll see a gun there as well. We need to run and jump to that. Run, jump, and grapple. And here is our third skull, isn't it? Third skull of the game. Grab that. Okay, south of that skull, guys, you're going to find the UNSC squad that needs rescuing, the Starlight squad. Head down to that camp there and save the squad. That'll be by destroying this thing and letting them all out. And you may hear a beeping sound once you've done that. Turn around and head into camp. It is under this ramp here. Find this ramp in the camp. Just head towards the beeping and grab the UNSC Audio Log. Okay, and just east of Starlight Squad, where we picked up that last audio log, you're going to come across a propaganda tower. We need to take it out, guys. That's what it looks like there. First time you see one, the weapon will mention that maybe she can hear some voices or something coming from it. And I'm just trying to find the best way across. I did try and jump earlier and I died. So just want to show you that we can get there east of our last collectible. I'm going to jump down here and do it the safe way. Might take a little bit longer though. Oh, am I going to Spider-Man up there, am I? Hang on. Alright, we'll make our way up to the top where the propaganda tower is. Get up here. Where is it? Oh, all the way up there. I'm a bit lower than I thought. Okay, hang on. Alright, nearly there. Okay, once you've found the propaganda tower, we can just throw a grenade in there and get rid of it. If that doesn't work, let's just waste some bullets. There we go. There's the first propaganda tower, and you get your achievement the first time you do that. And further southeast again, we are going to come across our next armor locker. So you may find some snipers here that you might need to take care of, and then grab the armor locker right here. And guys, from this locker, we're going to quickly grab the next audio log. So we want to go up on top of these platforms up here. And you'll start to hear the beeps. Jump over, and we're going to drop down on the other side. And we're going to find the audio log. Did I say audio locker? Anyway, audio log just here on the other side near that locker. Okay, guys, and from that last collectible, I'm actually going to fast travel back to Ransom Keep. Then I'm going to mark this Spartan Core all the way out on the coast, and we're going to head for that Spartan Core next. And of course, I am knocking off a few other things off the map as I go that don't include collectibles, guys, so feel free to do that as you go. I'm trying to do these collectibles, if you haven't already noticed, in a way that is kind of chronological, that you sort of find these collectibles as you're doing other things on the map. You don't need to have finished everything and then come back for all these. We can get these as we go. So we might want to take out some of these enemies. I'll probably skip the video ahead here. And once those enemies are all taken care of, head over to the cliff face and grab the Spartan Core. Okay, and way off to the east of Ransom Keep is the next Spartan Core. Find it here on the map. Just find this wreck. You may have to fight some enemies again. And just in the middle of the wreck, you're going to find the Spartan Core. Okay, and if we head north on the road off towards FOB Foxtrot, you're going to come across a propaganda tower. You may have to take down some enemies guarding it. And then find it sort of near this crossroad. And let's take it out using part of my gun. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and here at FOB Foxtrot, we're going to take down all the enemies and acquire the base for ourselves. And straight up the ramp and on the platform straight ahead is the audio log. Okay, and from that audio log, guys, turn to your right and hop off the platform, and you're going to find a little river/creek bed down here. And if you drop straight down, almost did not have to turn at all. So turn right from that last audio log, hop down into this creek bed, and grab the next audio log. Okay, and the next collectible we're going to grab is this Spartan Core just off to the east of FOB Foxtrot. Just want to come up this hill. There may or may not be enemies hanging around, and grab the Spartan Core. And just a little bit further east again, guys, we're going to come across our next armor locker. It's down the bottom of this creek bed again that we were in earlier. So just jump down and open up the armor locker. And you may have to take on some enemies to get the goods. And just a tiny bit east of that again, so we're just continuing east, guys, trying to get all these all in a row. Going to come across our fourth, I believe it should be for the video, fourth propaganda tower. So we're going to take that out. Oops. Just use your sharp elbows, Chief. Come on, mate. There you go. There you go. Take out that propaganda tower. Okay, and continuing east yet again, guys, we're going to come across the Cayman Squad. You can rescue those guys if you want to. Sorry, continuing east, I did say, didn't I? And further east than the Cayman Squad, you'll come across our next propaganda tower. So it's just up the hill from the Cayman Squad rescue mission. Let's see if I can not waste grenades and ammo this time and just use my sharp elbows. Or my gun. Elbow, yum, yum, yum. All right. And actually, guys, from this propaganda tower, we need to get all the way up there to the next artifact. So we're going to be doing some hill climbing. I've set a waypoint roughly where the artifact is, and I'll meet you guys up there. And as we make our way up to the top of that mountain, guys, you might find a bunch of enemies here to take out. So take care of them if you need to. And find the big blue glowing ring and go and scan it. Okay, guys, now what we're going to do is get to where the map puts Boxer Squad, where you can go and rescue some more Marines. You can rescue them if you want to. And from that location, for me, after rescuing them, what you want to do is head up the hill. Find this big, giant rock face. Head up the hill. And then follow it around. You don't have to do any rock climbing. Just follow this path around to this sort of campsite in here. And we can hear the beeping, see some butterflies, and grab our next audio log. Okay, guys, and before we go and actually take on the tower mission and get the collectibles related to that, what you want to do is head over to the far left of the map or the far west and find this armor locker. You may or may not have to, once again, fight some enemies, but whatever you do, make sure you grab the locker. And from that locker, we're also going to get the next audio log. So what you want to do is turn around and head for the shore. So if you're almost straight away head and face the shore, we're going to find this audio log here. I'm just going to show it on the map real quick because I actually had trouble finding this one, but pick that one up as well. And one more thing we're going to grab, guys, once again, before we start the tower mission. I want to end the video at the end of the tower mission with the skull collectible. So that's at the end of the video. But before we do that, we're going to head all the way to the east part of this island. And we are going to head off to the edge over here. And down here, we're going to find our next Spartan Core. Okay, and now what we're going to do, guys, is going to play it through the main storyline towards the tower. It's where we're going to see the waypoint. Let's just call it the waypoint. Approach the tower, and you'll have to take out some enemies, and then you need to go in this little building here and hit this switch to open the big gate.
Up there without activating the gravity lift.
And that's our current objective, is to manually reactivate the grav lift. So I've done a few of the objectives already. Into the camp, turn to our right, and find this little container over here. And inside, we're going to find a Banished Audio Log. And from that audio log, head outside and around to the left. Keep this big giant wall on our right-hand side as we head all the way down here. And you'll find some containers at the end here. And in the second one, over here on our left, is our next Spartan Core. And from the Spartan Core, we're going to head out around to our left. We're going to head past, this is the grav lift right here that we're going to turn on in a moment. We're going to head past that, down to the bottom of this platform here. And I'll show you in a minute where we are on the map. But we're going to find the armor locker. And I'll just show you on the map exactly where we are, sort of down to the south corner, south of the grav lift. Okay, guys, what you want to do next after getting that locker is you want to be here at the tower and you want to turn on the grav lift. There's a button up there, then a whole bunch of enemies are going to storm the place. Take care of those and then use the grav lift. You'll get your next sort of upgrade on a bench just here, little cutscene. Then what you want to do is head through this door. Went the wrong way. You want to head up a level, take out any enemies that get in your way. Head up one level, then take a left, and then we're going to circle around to our right and turn right again and find our next UNSC Audio Log. And from this audio log, we're going to go get the next Spartan Core. What you want to do is continue around the way we were continuing and find this ramp that heads up. Once again, take out any enemies that are in the way. Up one level, and we're going to turn to our right. You can use your scanning ability to head around and find ourselves this Spartan Core. Okay, guys, now play through the rest of the tower main mission. And you're going to get into a boss fight, and you may or may not rescue someone here in this room. And when that's all done, these big doors are going to open up out back into the world. I'm just going to show you on the map. We're still here at the tower. It'll say it right there, the tower. But we have one skull still to grab here at the tower. And that is all the way up at the very top of the tower. So we're going to use our grapple hook to get up there. Oh, don't fall off the edge. First thing we're going to do is, facing the door to go back into that room, we're going to actually head up above this opening. And we're going to land somewhere up here. Could probably have landed a tad higher, but that's okay. And now we are going to try and get up on top of this sort of structure that comes up on the diagonal. We're going to get up on top of it by aiming over here and catapulting ourselves up on top of it. Bit of Spider-Man action. It works, trust me. There we go. Finally got up on top of it. Hopefully you can do it a bit easier than me. And I want to stand on top of this sort of coupling here. And from on top of this coupling, I want to get up on top of here. And once we're up here, this is the tricky part, we're gonna need to Spider-Man off these things up and over so we end up above where I'm standing now. So we're gonna use this, hold sort of a left direction, catapult out here and then up onto here. Now that might have looked really, really easy, but that's comes with a bit of practice. But this is how I get up onto the roof. Now, obviously, you could save this skull for much later in the game when you've got access to flying vehicles and you could just fly up here. But if you're like me, you want to get this now. So we're going to head to the middle of the roof and we're going to grab our next skull. Let's do it. And guys, that is going to be it for the video. That is the skull that winds up getting all of the collectibles for this area. If you're following along, hopefully you're enjoying it. If you are, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, post a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help me make more guides like this, also consider becoming a member by hitting that join button. I want to thank you all so much for watching. There's the bell. You know what that means. Class dismissed.